Good afternoon everybody, or evening. Hoping that you're well. We are now into week 7. This is the beginning of week 7. Hope you're all well, staying sane and continuing with this journey. So let's begin. Today is just a Hatha, there'll be flowing bits, but it's just a Hatha practice to hold the poses for a bit longer than we usually do, just to give it a little bit extra challenge, for want of a better word. So let's begin. And if anybody else, if anybody wants to join in the Zoom yoga class on a Monday evening, then just message me. I can give you the Zoom ID, password and ID details, but just message me and I can give those to you. So that's at 7:30 on a Monday evening. Okay, so I'm just having difficulty with my... Here we go. So let's begin, starting with your legs crossed, hands on knees, nice straight back, just lift up from the spine upwards and close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in through the nose and exhale out. And again, deep breath in and out. We're going to take one more deep breath in and exhale out. Good, keeping the eyes closed, just take your focus to your spine and lift up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Feel the spine lifting up through the neck, through from the crown of your head upwards. Let the neck be long, the shoulders are back and softly down. And pull in the stomach muscles, really engage the core. So we're not slumped, we're nice and upright, and it's an active, seated position. And just let your breath settle. Follow your breath, follow the inhalation, the exhalation, and just let your mind be silent if you can. Let your mind settle. And if anything creeps in, just acknowledge it, observe it, and then just take your breath, take your focus back to your breath. Following your breath, keeping your focus on your breath helps to clear the mind and helps to settle the mind and soften the mind. And as we take a couple of moments just as a reflection of what's been happening in your life, perhaps not a lot, but in life in general, in the world, in our community, we'll just have a bit of gratitude for where we are, how we are, and sending out loving kindness to the people who need it, to everybody really, to yourself, to your family, your friends, to the rest of the world. And take another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to do 2 more. Deep breath in and out. Last one, deep breath in and out. And open your eyes. Good, take your hands into prayer position. We're going to reach up, so breathing in. As you exhale, reach up with the arms up to the sky. Really reach through the spine. Have some space between the hands so you can really stretch up from the shoulders up. Try to find some space between the ribs. Feel the muscles in your stomach being stretched upwards. Keep the core engaged. Keep stretching up. Keep pushing the chest forward. Good. Keep breathing. Keep stretching. Breathe with the stretch. Breathe into the stretch. Really make this active, so Try not to bend at the elbows, really straighten the arms. If you can bring the arms into the ears for a little extra, you can. Good. One more breath. We're going to bring the hands together and bring the arms or the hands down to our prayer position. Squeeze the palms together, really push. Keep the elbows out to the side, the shoulders down and back, not up here. And push the palms together so you feel it down through your shoulders, into the side of your chest, down through your arms. Push, keep pushing. Keep pushing, keep the back straight, chest push forward. Good, we can release the pressure, keep the palms together, we're going to bring the elbows together. So your hands are coming up towards your nose and your elbows are coming together. Holding it there, feeling the stretch down through the back of your neck into your shoulders. Holding it there. If you want a little extra, if you want to play with this with this pose, you can bring the arms up, a little bit extra, keeping the elbows together, bringing them back down again. Feel and notice the difference between one and the other. You might want to bring the arms up on an inhale and down on the exhale. And down. Good, two more. Inhale up and exhale down. Keeping those elbows together. Inhale up and exhale down. And then take the hands away. Okay, so taking the right hand onto the left knee, the left hand is going behind, we're reaching up through the spine and twisting over, looking over that left shoulder. Really feel the twist. Keep the back straight, the neck long. Keep twisting around, looking over that left shoulder. Keep the neck long. I think I might have said that. You can use the hand on the knee to leave yourself around a bit more. Good, one more breath there. And ease yourself around to centre. This time to the other side, so left hand on right knee, right hand behind. Stretching up through the spine and twisting. Twisting and looking over that right shoulder. Using again the hand on the knee to leave yourself around a bit more. Keep the back long, the neck long. Good, one more breath. And bring it back round to centre. Okay, taking the hand, just kick the tailbone out to the back, hands on the mat in front, breathe in. And as you exhale, just reach forward. I'm going to go out of the bottom of the screen. Reach forward with the hands, really stretching forward. If you want to come down onto your forearms and take your head down, you can. But just reach as far forward as you can. Sort of caterpillar your hands up. If I do it this way, you'll be able to see. Caterpillar the hands up the mat a bit more, so you're really stretching through the side of your torso into your shoulders and your arms, so that you stretch, and then you can take yourself down, stretching a little bit more forward, taking yourself down. And you might feel it around your hips, lower back, into your shoulders. Good, take one more breath. Then ease back up to centre. Okay, we're just going to go on to all fours now. So coming on to all fours, so making sure that the knees are under the hips, wrists are under the shoulders. We're just going to move the spine as we always do before we go back, before we go up into downward dog and into three sun salutations. So deep breath in as you kick the tailbone out and look up, round and then so curving the spine that way, and then as you exhale, round the spine, push the spine to the ceiling, tuck everything in. Good, inhale, kick the tailbone out, look up again, curving the spine one way, and exhale, round the spine, push it to the ceiling, keeping it going flowing with the breath. So inhale, tailbone out, look up, nice wave, and as you exhale, bottom in, push the spine to the ceiling, tuck the chin in. Inhale, tailbone out, curve the spine, looking up. Exhale, round the spine, bottom first, then the spine, then the chin. Good, inhale, bottom first, spine, then head up. Exhale, round the spine, bottom, spine, chin. Good, one more, inhale, up. And exhale, round. And then come back to a flat back. Good, we're going to tuck the toes up under and go straight up to a downward dog. So, easing, because the backs of the legs won't be warmed up yet, so just ease the ankles down slightly, feel the stretch down through the back of those legs. Just gently breathe into that stretch. Gently feel the stretch down through the back of those legs. And then take a bend in the knee, slight bend in the knee, and push your chest towards the thighs to feel it across your back into your arms. Good, now we're going to either step or jump forward, so breathing in, and come forward on the breath out towards your hands, one foot then the other, or jumping if you can. Hands on the mat, even if you have to bend your knees. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, fold in. Breathe in, bring your arms up. Take it back for a back bend, and then as you exhale, bring your hands down. Good. Right, so we're going to do 3 sun salutations, and then we're going to go into standing poses and then seated poses. So come to the front of your mat. We're going to stand in mountain pose, so feet slightly apart. Tuck your bottom in, tuck your tummy in, shoulders back and down, hands and arms down by the side of you. Just close your eyes, neck is long, and take a nice deep breath in and out through the mouth. Nice slow deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in and out. Good. We're going to breathe in, bring our arms up with our eyes open. And as you exhale, fold. Hinge at the hips, take your hands down to the floor. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, step or even jump back into plank. Good. 2 breaths in plank, holding the stomach muscles in. And then you can either come down right onto the floor and up to upward facing dog, or you can go into chaturanga, which is hovering and then take yourself up. Upward facing dog. Try to see if you can get your whole legs off the floor, your thighs, just on your feet. We're going to tuck the toes under, go up to downward dog. Set your downward dog again. Ease the ankles down, feel the stretch, the lengthening through the backs of the legs. Good. And breathe. Take a bend, push the chest towards the thighs, feel it across your back. Good. Straighten the legs, breathe in, come forward on the breath out, either by jumping or stepping. Good. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, fold in. Breathe in, bring your arms up and back. And breathe out, take them down. Into the next one. Inhale, up. And exhale, take it down. Hands on the floor. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, step or jump back. Coming into plank. Holding it there for 2 breaths. Make sure that the hips aren't all the way down or up. You've got a nice straight back. Good. Take yourself down, either onto the floor and up to upward facing dog, or chaturanga and up. Good. Tuck the toes under, go up to downward dog. Again, set your downward dog. We've got one more after this. and breathe. Ease down through the back of the legs. Take a bend and push towards your thighs. Good. Breathing in. Coming forward on the breath out, either jumping or stepping towards your feet. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, fold in. Breathe in, bring your arms up. Breathe out, down. We're going into the last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, hands to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump or step back. Into plank, holding it there, 2 breaths. Good, taking it down, either flat or hovering and up to upward facing dog. Good. Tucking the toes under and go up to downward dog. Again, setting the downward dog, feeling the stretch down through the ankles. You might feel a little bit like you've warmed them up a bit and you could take your feet back a bit more. If you've got your ankles on the floor, take your feet back anyway, because you need to challenge yourself a little bit by little bit. Good, breathe in and come forward on the breath out. 1 foot and then the other, all by jumping. Good, breathe in, look up. Breathe out, fold in. Breathe in, bring your arms up and back and take your arms down on the exhale. Good. We're going to just do a forward bend. So feet hip width apart. Hip width, about that. Hip width apart. Middle fingers into hip joints. We're going to breathe in, look up. And as you exhale, you're hinging. You're pulling back with the middle finger into the hips, hinging at the hips. Kick the tailbone out so we come down to a flat back. All the way down. Keep looking up, because if you look down, your spine will curve. Keep looking up, taking the chest down so you've got a flat back. Feeling the stretch down through those hamstrings. A little bit extra. You can take your hand, you can look down at the floor, you can take your hands into a diver's position. This is when people start doing that. Really try to push the chest down first, then take your arms up. Good. We're then going to release the hands down and just release the back all the way down and just hang. So if you want to, you can either just let your arms hang or you can hold on to your forearms and just hang. Let the back of your neck and your head relax, as is your arms. If at all it gets too much for you in the back and your hamstrings at the back of the legs, you can just take a slight bend. Good. We're going to just take our hands down. We're going to bend the knees, slightly bend the knees, take the hands into prayer position, elbows out to the side. We're taking the left elbow onto the right knee and the right elbow is up. Some twist. Twisting, looking up at the right elbow. Good, one more breath there. Coming back to centre. Keep the knees slightly bent. We're going to go the other side. So hands into prayer position. Right elbow onto left knee. Left elbow up to the sky. Looking over your left shoulder. Twisting. Good. Coming back to centre. Now we're going to come up into a chair position. So the knees are bent, the bottom is over imaginary French toilet position there. And you're going to bring your arms up. Good. Looking over your fingertips, whether you have your hands like that or like that. Looking through your hands. The gaze is that way. If you want to kick the tailbone out and come down a little bit further, you can. Good one for building the thighs, strengthening the thighs. Keep breathing. Good, one more breath there. Keep the knees bent, take the arms down. Swing them, because it always makes me laugh. And then ease the legs straight. Good, just shake the legs out. So we're going to face me and we're going to step out with the left leg and bring the right foot is in either 90-degree angle, so toes facing me, or at a 45-degree angle. So there's a bit of the distance between your feet are about a leg width. Some of us have got shorter legs than others, or longer legs than others. I'm about average. Anyway, so your body is going to face towards the long edge of the mat, towards me. Breathe in, bring your arms up. We're going into a triangle. As you exhale, you're coming down with the left arm and up with the right. So left hand on, leg, right hand up. You can look at the right hand if you can. If you start to lose your balance, then look forward. Pull in the stomach muscles and stretch up. Really feel like that top arm is active, the right arm is active. Good. One more breath. So staying there, I'm going to bend this front knee. So the left knee is being bent. We're going to come down with the left hand. If you find that difficult to come all the way down, then you can just bring your hand onto your leg. A little bit more of a stretch down through the right hand side of the torso, into the QL, into the hip. You might be feeling it into the inside of your thigh, into the hamstring at the back there of the left hand side. Good, we're going to do a twist, so we're taking this right hand onto the floor by the left foot and twisting round to the other side, lifting the left arm up. Good, one more breath. Bring that hand down. Good, we're going to straighten the leg, face over that the left leg. See if you can bring your hands onto the floor. If not, you can just put your hands onto your thigh or onto the lower leg. And just see if we can swing the hips round slightly to face over that leg. So you feel again a nice big stretch down through that left hamstring. Good, we're then going to swing round to the front. So coming round to the front, both feet now facing the front or the long edge or towards me. And both hands on the mat if you can. If you can't, just take a slight bend in the knee so that you can take your hands down. If it's difficult, then just take your hands onto your leg. And then we're going to take a bend. No, we're going to start this way. So we're going to take a bend in that left knee. Walk our hands over to the left. Straighten out that right leg. Feeling it down through the inside of the right thigh. Oops. Good, we're coming back to centre. Keeping the left hand in the centre of the mat and opening up with the right arm, trying to get a nice line between one arm and the other, twisting, taking that top arm as far back as you can. Good, bringing it down. We're then going to bend the right knee, straightening the left, walking the hands over to the right leg. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes. So again, straightening down the left leg, feeling it in the inside of that thigh, probably the right hip too. Good. Coming back to centre, both straight legs, this time taking the right hand in the middle on the mat and opening up with the left arm. Keeping the breath with the stretch, helping you sustain the stretch and hold the stretch. Nice regular breaths. Good, bring that hand down and we're going to ease back up. Good, this time the right leg, the right foot is facing to the short edge that way, and then this left foot is either at 90 degrees pointing towards me or in at 45 degrees, just a tad in towards this way, towards the right. So again, torso facing me, breathe in, bring your arms up. And as you exhale, we're coming down into a triangle. Right hand to right knee, left arm up, or if you want to go down further, you can. Just be mindful of the line, nice line between top and bottom arm. Looking up at that left hand if you can. If not, just look forward to maintain your balance. Stretching up with the top arm. Good, one more breath. Take the hand down. We're going to bend this right knee. Bend the right knee, coming down with the right hand. If you can't get your hand on the mat, take your hand to your leg. Come back up with the left arm. Again, nice straight line between one arm and the other. Take the top arm as far back as you can, so really open the chest up. Here, here. Good, so we're going to do the twist, staying like this, but we're going to do it the other way. So taking the left hand down to the mat, we're going to open up the other way, twisting with the right arm. Again, be mindful of trying to get a nice line between one arm and the other. Keep the front knee bent. Good, one more breath there. Then come back down. We're going to do the other side, what we did before, in the centre. So both feet facing towards me. And we're just going to ease our bodies down, holding them there. You can hold on to your forearms if you want to, just relax the head, the neck. Good, we're going to then take a bend in the knees. You might just want to ease the ankles in slightly so the toes are pointing out that way. Just take a bend in the knee. And we're going to put our forearms on, or our elbows onto our thighs. So we're just really having a nice sort of almost a squat, opening up the groin and the hips, holding it there. And breathing. Got serious Brian May hair today. Good, just take one more breath there. And we're going to straighten the legs. And come back up, heel toe, our feet together. Good. So we're going to just do one more series of leg poses, and then we're going to come down onto the floor. So we're going to open back up to the left with the left foot. A bit more of a gap between the feet. So the left knee is bent. Knee over thigh. Good. We're going to come up as you breathe in to warrior two, and as you breathe out, we're going to lunge forward and take the hips down a little bit further. Warrior two. Nice strong pose. Keep the shoulders back and soft. Chest pushed forward. Stomach muscles engaged, core engaged. Try and make sure both arms are nice and straight, front and back. Holding it there, feeling it into the inside of your left thigh. And breathe. And we're just going to start a flow. So as we breathe in, we're going to come up, look forward, straighten both legs, bring the arms up. As you exhale, come down to warrior two, looking over the left fingertips. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. Nice strong breathing. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're going to do one more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Holding it there. Warrior two. Again, making sure both arms are nice and upright. They're going to start hurting now. Yeah. And again, keep the chest pushed forward and shoulders back and soft. Take the left forearm onto the left thigh. Bring the right arm up. Nice straight line. Arm, torso, leg. Rather than this, or like that. Straight, straight, straight. Good. One more breath. And bring your arm up, straighten the leg. Turn the feet around. Actually, I know what we forgot to do on one side, which we can do now. We forgot to do it on this side. Bend over, hips down. So we're going to do that now. So both legs are straight. Face over that right leg. And we're going to bend over that right leg, taking the hands down to the floor, or putting the hands on the knee, or the bottom of the leg, or the thigh, or down to the floor. How remiss of me. Anyway, we've caught up now. So we're going to breathe in. Come up on the breath out, having stretched a bit more of that hamstring out. We're going to take a bend in the right knee. The left foot is either, again, facing towards me, 90 degrees, or at 45 at an angle inwards. So making sure that knee is over the ankle, we're going to breathe in, bring our arms up to warrior two, and as you exhale, just ease yourself forward and down. Good. Looking over those right fingertips, making sure that the left arm is equal, shoulders back. Good, we're going to start the flow. So as you breathe in, look forward, straighten everything, the arms, the leg. Inhale, so exhale, take it down to warrior two, looking over the fingertips again. Good, nice strong breaths. Inhale up and exhale down. Good, inhale up and exhale down. And again, inhale up, exhale down. Again, inhale up and exhale down. We're going to do one more. Inhale up. And exhale down to warrior two, holding it there, making sure the arms are both level, shoulders are back, feeling the burn in the arms. Just remember how you feel after this session, not during it. Good, we're going to take this right forearm onto the right thigh, left arm up, nice straight line between the arm, the torso and the leg. Good, one more breath there. Bring the arm down, straighten the legs and ease the feet together. Okay, we're going to come down onto the floor and do some forward bends and the like. So, onto your bottom. Nice straight legs, toes flexed in. And we're going to nice straight back. So we're trying to maintain this sort of 90-degree angle between the torso and the legs. So active legs by flexing the toes in and breathe. Just take your hands by the side of you, straighten the legs, straighten the arms. So you're lifting up, you're not trying to push yourself off the floor, you're just trying to lift up through the body, through the spine. Engage the core, pull the tummy muscles in. Good. Breathe in, bring your arms up. As you exhale, reach forward, bend, reach forward, and then take your hands down, whether they're at your feet, your leg, wherever. Just take them down as far as you can. And hold it and breathe. Find that edge and breathe. Breathe into the edge. After a few breaths, you might be able to find a new edge. You might be able to, the edge that you found that you're at might have dissipated, so you can take a breath in and ease down a little bit further on the breath out. Good. One more breath there. And ease back up. Good. Just take the right leg. The right leg is coming in to your groin. Your foot is coming into the groin. You're going to hold on to, cup that hand or arm around the top of that right leg. You're taking the right hand behind. Now lift up, stretch up through the spine, and then just ease yourself around that right shoulder. A little bit more of a twist. If you fancy, you can take the arm onto the outside just to leave yourself a bit more. It's a bit more of a twist by doing it that way. A bit more intense, a bit more, a little bit more of a twist. You can generate a bit more of a twist by levering yourself around a bit more by pushing the top of that arm onto the knee. Good. Bring yourself back round to centre. Keeping the foot where it is, just drop the knee down to the side. If you need to put a cushion in it, if your knee won't go down, put a cushion right in there just to sort of support it a bit, or 2 cushions or 3, whatever, just so you can support it and relax the knee down. And then facing over the left leg, breathe in, bring your arms up. As you exhale, come down over the left leg, really stretch forward and take it down. You might find that you can go a little bit further on one side, rather than having 2 legs straight. With 1 leg straight, you can generally come down a little bit further. But you might find that one side is tighter than the other. Just observe things like that and try to, when you observe it, try to sort of ease the tighter side out a little bit more, focusing on that edge, breathing into that stretch. Good, just one more breath there. And easing back up. Okay, so the right leg is straight and the left foot is in. Straighten up, take the left hand behind. You're going to hold on to that knee and twist around, looking over the left shoulder. Keeping the back nice and long and the neck long. If you want a little bit extra, you could take the arm onto the outside of that left knee and twist a little bit further, a little bit more of an intense twist. Good. And then bring yourself back round. Again, keeping the foot where it is, just dropping the knee down, supporting it if you need to with cushions or a block. Looking over that right leg, breathing in, bring your arms up. As you exhale, ease yourself down over the leg to a point where you know you can. Holding it there, breathing. Nice, strong, nourishing breaths into the stretch. And easing down a little bit more if you want to go a little, find a new edge. Good, one more breath. And easing back up. Okay, so this time we're going to just take the feet together, ease them into our, towards the groin, holding on to the toes, all the ankles, the feet, wherever you can, and really stretching up through the spine. When you push the chest between the arms, stretching up into cobbler's pose, and bounce the legs if you can. Nice, lovely hip opener this. The more you stretch up, the more you'll feel it through the hips. If it's too much for you bouncing, you can just leave it. You don't have to bounce. I quite like it bouncing. Okay, we can stop bouncing and just move the feet out a bit, sort of about 1.5 feet away from the groin. And again, you're holding on to wherever you can, the toes, the ankles, the feet, wherever you can. But try and make sure that the back is nice and straight. You're pushing your chest forward because we're going to hinge at the hip. So inhale. As you exhale, just ease yourself, take the elbows out to the side, ease yourself down as far as you can. Using your hand on your feet to hold yourself down there. Just again, find the edge. And breathe. See if you can take your arm out to the side and the other arm out to the side. Usually we go under the legs, but we're not going to today. And then take your arms out in front. Good, and easing back up to centre. Okay, so we're going to then just come to the front edge of your mat and you're on the fleshy part of your bottom. So just make sure that your tailbone is sort of kicked out to the front. You're on that fleshy part of your bottom and your back is still straight and you're trying to maintain this V shape when you lift your feet up. So hold on underneath your knees Make sure that the feet are off the floor. If it's difficult for you to maintain this balance, then you can bring your feet back down periodically. Try and keep them up for as long as you can, holding and pushing your chest forward, engaging the core. And this, holding onto underneath your knees, might be enough for you. If you want a little extra, you can just let go and take your arms out to the side. Try to make sure that the shoulders are not up and that they're soft. Again, if you want a little extra for the next bit, you can take your arms up. But note, don't come down onto your spine. You need to keep your back straight and the arms up. Good. One more breath there. Bring yourself, don't take your feet down underneath. Just cross the legs, and we're going to see if we can push ourselves up off the floor, the whole body, bottom. So it might only be a fraction. You're just literally going to go hop, hop, up and down. I don't know whether you saw that because my hands are in the way, but we'll try it again. Keep the feet off the floor, and we're going to push up with the hands, with the arms, hup, oh, hup, and down. Good. Okay, just ease yourself to the front edge, round the spine, and ease yourself back down onto the mat. Bring your knees into the chest. And rock from side to side. Massage the base of your spine. So something that I put up on the on the Facebook page the other day was feet up against the wall. So if you've got a wall, we're just going to spend a couple of minutes with the feet up if you can, or close the door and do it up against the door. But make sure that there's no one behind the door that's going to come in and do a mischief. So against the wall, bring your hip right up against the wall, and you're going to literally swing your legs up. I hope you can see that, yes. So that your legs are nice and flat against the wall. Flex the feet down towards you and hold it there. It's quite a passive, gentle stretch for the hamstrings. It's a good one to keep the back straight. Try and imagine squishing the tailbone or the base of your spine down into the mat. Good. So we'll just take one more breath there. And then we're going to cross our legs, cross our feet, and just ease the feet down towards the groin. Place the hands on the inner knee and just push the knees towards the wall. If you want to bring your feet together, the soles of your feet together, you can. It's a little bit more of a stretch for your inner thigh and your groin. Don't push too hard, just ease the knees towards the wall. Good. And then release, and we're going to come out of that. So we're going to roll over onto one side and ease back up. We're going to go back onto the floor, round the spine, back onto the floor, hug the knees into the chest, a bit more rolling around, massaging the bottom of your spine. And then take the arms out to the side, take the knees down to the left and look over to the right. Just relaxing the knees down, the feet down and look over to the right. Good. Bring the knees back to centre. We're going to take them down to the right this time. So ease the knees down and the feet down to the right and look over to the left. And then bringing yourself back to centre. Bring your arms down by the side of you, take your knees, take your legs nice and outstretched. We're going into relaxation now. So make sure that your back is nice and straight and that you're in a comfy position to be relaxed for the next few minutes. So closing your eyes, and we'll do our 3 Tibetan cleansing breaths. So take a nice deep breath in through the nose, really fill the lungs up, and then HA out. Push the air all the way out. And again, inhale, fill the lungs up right to the top, and HA out. Good, last one. Deep breath in. HA out. Good. And then just start to relax the body. Relaxing the spine down into the mat. Let yourself relax into the mat. Relaxing the knees and the ankles out to the side. Your arms are out to the side, palms facing up. And we'll start from the feet. So relaxing your feet, the toes, your ankles. Relaxing your shins and calf muscles. Your knees, your thighs, hips and pelvis. Let your stomach be soft. And relax the spine down into the mat, vertebra by vertebra. Release the muscles and the spine. Release any tension from your chest and your shoulders. Down through the arms, relaxing the tops of your arms, your elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, thumbs. And relaxing the back of the neck and the throat, your jaw, your chin, your cheeks. Relax the area around your eyes, your eyelids, your eyebrows, your forehead and the top of your head. And just allow a wave of relaxation to flow through your body from the top of your head all the way down through to your toes. And just follow your breath. Follow the path your breath takes. Inhalation, exhalation. And let your mind be at ease. Let yourself sink into the mat and create a cocoon of care, kindness and compassion all around yourself. Let yourself rest, Be kind to the edgy feelings that may be arising within you from all that is happening around you. For it is times like these that we are faced with the company we keep in the empty moments, ourselves. We get to understand whether we reside well or uncomfortably within our own heart and bones. This, in many ways, is the perfect time to learn and remember how to be a friend and ally with our own being, without so many distractions and a need to be well. We are, in a way, being called to do this work, to learn again, to love who we are, to learn to hold ourselves with understanding, forgiveness, and a great deal of love. Finding time to come closer, nearer to our breath, our feelings, our pain, and our joy. And then start to bring your awareness back into your room, your mat. Just wiggle your fingers, your toes. Just feel where you are on the mat. And take a nice breath in and a full breath out. And then when you're ready, just bring your knees to your chest and roll over onto a side, whether it's your right side or your left side. Taking a couple of breaths there, easing yourself into the room again. And then when you're ready, with your eyes closed, ease yourself up to cross-legged position, to how we started. And then place your hands over your eyes, opening your eyes behind your hands and bringing your hands down into your heart space, into prayer position. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. It's been a pleasure as always. I hope that everyone's enjoying these sessions. If you want to join a Monday evening class via Zoom, it's a live Zoom class, just let me know. Namaste, take care, till the next time.